Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Whether you are new or a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can see by the title of this video, I am airing out some dirty laundry. So if the sights and smells of dirty laundry interest you, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start up here with listing out all the debt that I have. It's gonna seem a little wonky with the numbers because if you're new, I'm a mom to one. I'm not married, but I am in a relationship. My partner is not the father of my child, and I do not get child support from the father of my child. And my partner and I pretty much keep our finances separate. And you can see how we divide those bills up in my monthly budget with me videos. So some of this debt does have both of our names on it, even though we are not married. And you'll see during my game plan on going forward how I plan to deal with that. So let's start with the first debt. And I will be listing these out in order of lowest to highest current balance is how I'm listing them out. So first is my Chase credit card. Current balance as of today is $718. Interest rate on that is 21.24%. Minimum payment is usually $40. In notes, I will specify who's financially responsible for the debt. So for the Chase credit card, that's strictly in my name. Next is Jay's Colorado. His current balance is $20,567. Interest rate on that is 6.04%. Minimum payment $431. And this, even though it is Jay's, like strictly his vehicle, the loan is in both of our name. Okay, next is my Equinox. Current balance on that is $25,347. Interest rate 4.474%. My minimum payment is $452 a month, and that one is strictly my debt. Okay, next. So we do have a home improvement loan. So Jay, you will see we have Jay has a mortgage, but I say we have a mortgage. It's completely in Jay's name, and we did buy a fixer-upper. The house was built like early 1960s. So there were so many things that needed fixing on it. The roof needed to be repaired. And when I say needed, I mean like it passed an inspection, but once we moved in and experienced the first big rain, like there were at least, I want to say at least 3 spots, maybe 4, at least 3 that I remember of like actual leaking from the roof. And when they tore it off, there were huge like holes through the roof. So I think the previous owners just patched it up good enough to pass an inspection, but they knew there were holes in the roof. They had to have. Since we bought it in as-is condition, like it was just on us to repair things. So the roof needed to be repaired, windows needed to be replaced, electrical was not to code, and it may have been to code in the 60s, but we had to redo electrical work. We had to redo the HVAC system needed to replace. So there was just such a laundry list of things that needed to be fixed, mainly for safety purposes. So We do have a home improvement loan, and the current balance on that is $33,303. Interest rate for that is 2.99%, and minimum payment is $341. And this loan for the home improvements are in both of our names. And next we have our mortgage. Current balance on the mortgage is $299,384. Interest rate 2.625%, and minimum payment $1,381. And like I mentioned, the mortgage is completely in Jay's name. So the total without the mortgage is $79,935. And if I include our mortgage in our total debt, it is $379,319. Okay, we're gonna move on to the game plan. This part is the part that I'm most excited about, because even though this is a huge number, I feel like it's manageable. Okay, so the game plan for my Chase credit card, which is completely in my name, is I plan to pay off that $718 with my tax return money. I try not to carry a balance every month, but if you've seen my previous videos, you'll know like I went from a much higher paying job to now a very low income paying job. So I have been, since I left my previous job, I have been carrying a balance, but now that I have some money coming back from my tax return, I will use that money to pay it off. And then my goal is to keep that credit card at a zero balance every month. Okay, so the plan for my Equinox is I want to look into refinancing, because right now the interest rate on it is 4.474%, and my monthly payment is $452. So that really eats into money that I could be spending towards our monthly necessities. So I do want to try and refinance to lower the monthly bill. And then I've mentioned this before in previous videos, I do have a second car that's completely paid off. I decided last month that I was gonna keep that car for now, and I have been driving it because gas prices have been kind of crazy. So that car is better on gas than my Equinox, but I think I'm gonna get back into looking about selling that car just so that I can put whatever money I get towards the principal of the Equinox. So that's the plan for that. Okay, so for the home improvement loan, that one is in both of our names. Jay did sell a house before he bought the one we're living in now. So he has some money that he can put towards the balance, and I just talked to him today. He doesn't want to put all of the money from the sale of the last house towards this home improvement loan, because there is still a lot of things that need to be taken care of with this home, and he wants to cash flow those items, some of those items as well. So we haven't discussed how much he wants to put towards this loan from the sale of his last home, but right now the plan for this is to put a portion of the money he got from the sale of his last home towards the principal of our home improvement loan. Okay, so for Jay's Colorado, that one is in both of our names. And we had done that because we thought putting both of our incomes when I was at my previous job would give him a better chance of getting a lower interest rate. But as you saw, his interest rate is 6.04%, and I know it can definitely get lower than that. So the game plan for his Colorado is to refinance for a lower interest rate. And when if and when we do refinance, I want the loan strictly in his name because it is his vehicle. So that's the plan for now. Try to refinance for a lower interest rate, and if we do end up doing that, transfer the loan just to his name. Okay, and lastly is the mortgage. So the mortgage is strictly in Jay's name, and the plan for that, after speaking with Jay today, he wants to just continue to pay the minimum every month. He has no interest in paying the mortgage off early, and I have mentioned that we currently live in Virginia, but Jay's heart is in Pennsylvania, and I know that, and he knows that. So I don't foresee us being in this home forever. So as of right now, we have no intention of paying off the mortgage early. So the game plan for that is we're just gonna continue to pay the minimum payment every month. So I know this debt confession came with the game plan, which is not really a payoff plan per se. I do plan to do a follow-up video where I go through, and the follow-up video is gonna be following, this game plan. So follow-up video will have refinance updates, and that one will include an actual payoff plan for us. If you guys also have like your personal experience or just your opinions about the game plan, definitely leave a comment down below. I love to read everyone's comments. Sometimes people will say things that I didn't even think of, so I really enjoy hearing other people's opinions about the matter. But I hope you enjoyed going through my debt confession and the game plan for it. So thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!